whenever you guys are having a hard time, feel depressed, or, you've got a lot on your mind, just want to say that, it's always okay to come to us, come to me, come to Stray Kids, and tell us how you feel, tell us what you're feeling, because, we have ears to listen to. We will listen to you guys, and no matter what, we will try to, help out with what you're going through, because I think that's one thing that Stray Kids, everyone can agree on. We will always try to fix you guys. So if you guys have anything, just come find us. We'll help you out, or we'll at least try to help you out. Don't cry, no! Don't cry.
Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, it does. Whatever it is, I know. I have a lot of friends who've been there, done that. But just because you have a lot of stress doesn't mean that you have to, relieve it by hurting yourself or going ways that might really disadvantage you. That I really don't recommend, because you never know what's gonna happen in the future. Something might go wrong, there might be a turning point, and from that on, you're gonna feel really, really regretful. So, if you think about the future, it's best to just keep away from that, and find different ways of relieving stress. If you really can't help it, or if you really just don't know what to do, or you're really, really lost, as I've always said, come here, look for me, ask me, talk with me, and I'll try my best to relieve your stress if I can. I had a phase in my life where I could not go outside. 약간 밖에 나가는 게 좀 두려웠을 때가 있었어요. 아주 옛날에, just like when I was really young, I couldn't talk to people, I couldn't even ask the cashier, I couldn't even keep a normal conversation. But I think there was a phase, I think 엄마랑 같이 다니다 보니까 이제 엄마가 항상 되게 적극적이고 누구나 항상 편하게 말도 나눌 수 있고, even with strangers she just talks, she just has conversations. But then 뭔가 그런 거를 엄마랑 같이 다니고 그런 계속 보고 자라다 보니까 저도 어느 순간 편하게 누구랑 오히려 더 하고 싶고 그런 게 생기더라고요. So if you're going through something like that, at first it might be a bit hard, and I know how you feel. Like the feeling of, I guess it's you're scared of what might happen to you, and you're scared of the fact if there's if I get rejected, if I get if something bad happens to me, 이런 것 때문에 뭔가 더 you feel more anxious. But sometimes you gotta find that moment where you're like, you know what, let's just do it. 그냥 한번 해보자. 이럴 때가 올 거고, and if you don't care about the outcome, whether it's good or bad, either way, you're gonna feel much more comfortable. So no problem, alright? We're all good. Okay. So, whenever you guys have a lot of thoughts in your mind, sometimes, the more you think, the more negative the thoughts can get. So, cause I've been through that as well. So try not to think too much. I mean, that's hard. It's really hard. And that could, give you insomnia. That could be the cause of, less sleep. But just moving around, moving your body can actually, take that away. So no problem. Don't think too much. It's always okay. Whatever problem there is, I can't speak properly. Whatever problem there is, don't worry about it, because, it's always going to get better, whatever the case is. So no worries. 괜찮아요. 여러분 걱정하지 마세요. 자, 그러면 being really busy and facing deadlines can be a bit stressful, can be really pressuring, could be a bit, can be a bit annoying. But when you think about it, it's way better than doing nothing at all. I'd rather do something than do nothing, because for me, I'm the type to get really anxious and really nervous when I've got nothing to do. I like not tremble, but like I feel like I feel really uneasy. So I think that's one of the reasons why, like, even if it's late at night, I would come here into the studio and, you know, work on some music or, you know, watch something or just listen to music in general. Is because, you know, I feel like I need to do something because, you know, I don't know why. Yeah, because just doing nothing can be a bit stressful sometimes. So, but anyway, yes. Yeah, so yeah, being busy can be a good thing as well. 사람들도 뭔가 좀 너무 우울하거나 좀 뭔가 슬럼프 오거나 약간 이럴 때 한 번씩은 옛날 생각들을 하면서 추억들을 떠올리면 뭔가 좀 더 행복해지지 않나 싶어요. 그래서 찬이의 슬럼프 이기는 방법 중 하나입니다. 강추! 여러분들 도전해보세요! How do you deal with stress and anxiety? Well, I've said this before, but being someone, I guess, I mean, it's not like for me, it's not like a really severe case, but because I know what it feels like to deal with a lot of stress, and sometimes it's because of stress, anxiety can happen. Sometimes you can get stress from being anxious. There's a lot of stuff and there's a lot of reasons because everyone's different, and that's just different for everyone. But I think for me it was kind of hard at first, but just trying to break the barriers of, you know, because I always thought that, of course, situations could make me become like that, but in the end, it depends on how I think, and it depends on how I, you know, solve the problem, or it depends how I, you know, think of myself and on what I think about. I think it's mostly depends on what I'm doing. So I think I fought with myself. Yeah, I think that's what I try to break those boundaries and just really push myself to, you know, to really just step out and you know, I don't know, to interact with people, and with the help of friends and everything, I think it really helped out. Like, it really helped. So don't think that it's like impossible or anything. It's totally possible. It can take time for some people as well, but in the end, if you're really, you know, willing to do it, and yeah, it's gonna get better. So just don't get too much stress from it, and because I mean, Stray Kids is always here for you, and I'm here for you too. So no worries. If you want to feel good, come here.